Hi, Smells Red Songbird. In the video I did the Beatles versus jazz musicians, I neglected to say that George Harrison was Michael Bublé, this Michael Bublé projection. And his song, Here Comes the Sun, There's the Sun, was a spiritual song. And Sir Paul McCartney's projection of Jesus Christ, Corinda Singh, and her song, Michelle, Archangel Michelle, my bell, that which alerts you as a bell, was also spiritual. So the Beatles were spiritual. They were able to speak for the masses. They were very important and very helpful to our culture. Okay, now I'm going back to the preview of how to create heaven on earth. I was talking about this person that needed, see, can I find her? They needed multiple bypass surgery. Here it is. One middle-aged patient showed no symptoms of heart disease and enjoyed an active life. But stress tests performed on his heart ultimately revealed the need for multiple bypass surgery. This underlying condition would otherwise have surfaced only by way of a damaging heart attack. So they're talking about the advantage of preventive testing. This underlying condition would otherwise, okay, I read that. In another patient, a pap smear picked up a precancerous lesion of the cervix. Timely management resulted in a complete cure. Of course, many problems are simply prevented by early intervention, dietary changes, and addressing other risk factors. Annual Dara Eye Camp. Oh, I didn't know this was in here. Good. In India, many people are blind due to cataracts, which in most cases can be cured by a simple operation. In 1963, Maharaji Charan Singh, who was Jesus Christ in the 20th century, started the first Dara Eye Camp to help people suffering from cataracts who did not have access to medical treatment, regardless of their caste, religion, color, or social distinctions. In the 24 years that the eye camps were held, from 1965 to 1988, nearly 30,000 people underwent successful operations. The Radhaswamy Trust, Beas, covered the entire cost of the camps. The last Dara Eye Camp, held in November 1989, was documented with both a photographic book and a 44-minute film. Love in Action, the Dara Eye Camp, a black and white photographic book. Love in Action documents every aspect of the 22nd Eye Camp held at Dara Beas in 1988. More than 6,000 patients from all walks of life were treated for cataract and other eye diseases during the camp. All medical treatment, board, lodging, and aftercare were provided to every patient free of charge. The book covers the concern and compassion of the Master for the patients, and the love and devotion and high standard of organization and discipline of the doctors, and more than 7,000 Sevadars. That's 7,000 volunteers. It is truly a story of dedication, selfless service, and self-sacrifice. Okay. So here, if you go to the site, you can click on the button and see the video. Okay, let's continue. Is that it? Okay, well, I'll just read. I'm disappointed because I wanted to read more. Wanted to read you more about the medical camp, but it's not here, so I can't do it. So, uh, medical camp, sisters. hospitals. Maybe it's there. Yeah, this is it. Radhasammy South St. Bells. Look at that ambulance. Isn't that beautiful? That's the thing about the Dara. That's why it was heaven on earth. It was top of the line, state of the art equipment, attitudes in the Salvadors. It was just first class all the way. Now this is Jagat Singh. His name is Singh Birdsall this lifetime. But the Maharaji Jagat Singh Medical Center Relief Society, MJSMRS, was established as a registered society in November 1978 with its head office at Dera Baba Jamal Singh Beas, Punjab, India. I was writing that Punjab is a jab at puns in this play of word play creation we have. The society aims to provide free medical care primarily, I'll just leave the camera on Jagat Singh, primarily and Jagat Singh was a king, okay, and Singh Birdsong was a king. In other lifetimes, he was King Menelaus, King Charlemagne, King Arthur, and King Saul. So he's been a king about 5 times. And he's the king of the world, king of America. So the society aims to provide free medical care primarily through 4 hospitals which are located in geographic areas in northern India that lack adequate public and private medical services. The 4 hospitals are Maharaji Sarwan Singh Charitable Hospital. Sarwan Singh is Michael John Spear. And Beas, the Punjab. Maharaji King Charan Singh, who was Jesus Christ in the 1st century. Charitable Hospital, Sikandapur, Haryana. Bahota Charitable Hospital. These hospitals aim to provide high-quality medical care completely free of charge. They serve patients without recognizing any distinction such as caste, creed, religion, race, or economic status. They are equipped to provide outpatient, inpatient, and emergency services and to comply diligently with all national and state regulatory norms for biomedical waste disposal, blood bank, pharmaceutical stocking. I was watching a video documented the other day that showed that in the major cities there are all kind of pharmaceuticals in the water. You know, antipsychotic medicine and seizure medicine in the water because it's so inefficient. That's the thing about this operation. Maharaji Jagat Singh Medical Relief Society is so efficient. They have a way of dispensing with narcotic drugs and prenatal diagnostic techniques they provide, and air and water pollution prevention, and AERB norms, Atomic Energy Regulatory Board, for secure use of X-rays and radiological equipment, etc. In addition, the society also runs free outpatient dispensaries at Pusa Road and Bhatti, New Delhi, and in Mumbai. The medical and support staff at each hospital are provided housing, meals, and support for children's education. At each hospital, there is a shopping complex that provides for basic daily needs. There is a staff dining facility, and I'm sure it's lacto-vegetarian food, and daycare, creche, I don't know what that word is, C-R-E-C-H-E, I guess it's a French word, on campus for young children of working couples. Free schooling for children of the hospital staff is provided at the Dera Beas Path Seeker School, which will extend to Class 12 in the next 3 years. The children of hospital staff who are unable to attend the Path Seeker School are provided with educational allowances, monetary incentives for meritorious achievement, and free transportation to nearby schools. At all campuses, recreational and sports facilities are available, and family get-togethers and social events are organized from time to time to build a congenial environment and nurture the talents of staff and child. Life is Precious is a 1-hour documentary video showing the history and activities of the Moraji Jagat Singh Medical Relief Society. The video presents the story behind the 4 charitable hospitals built by the society and the selfless service they offer to humanity. The film is focused on various aspects of health care while expressing the core philosophy of the society. And listen to this: love for the Creator and His creation. Now, isn't that just so perfect? And Singh Birdsong, who you're looking at here, who is Jagat Singh, Moraji Charan's Jagat Singh, king, said to me once, there's no more social work to be done. You did it all in the 60s. And so he has no idea that he is still needed. And he can take a bow for this group of 4 hospitals that's carrying on helping the poor with state-of-the-art treatments and preventive treatments, from his inspiration. So as King of America, he can help us make heaven on earth the way they have made it in India, which he was a part of because he was a king during his lifetime. Okay, here they are. Moraji Jagat Singh Society operates 4 hospitals and 3 outpatient dispensaries. And these are the 4 hospitals: Moraji Salwan Singh Charitable Hospital, Beas, that's Michael John Spear, that's Singh Birdsong's other father, and Michelle Birdsong's husband of 37 years. Also, Michelle Birdsong was married to Salwan Singh. So she's been married to Salwan Singh and Michael John Spear, the new name for Salwan Singh. And this place, Bahota Charitable Hospital, is one of the 4 hospitals. 75-bed hospital situated on 44 acres of land at the crossing of Shimla, the Ramashala, and Una Mandi roads. Moraji Salwan Singh Charitable Hospital, Beas, is a 300-bed charitable hospital located on 35 acres of land situated on the Grand Trunk Road midway between Amritsar and Jalandhar. Grandfather Elephant Trunk. Moraji Charan Singh Charitable Hospital in Secunderpur. Charan Singh was Jesus Christ in the 20th century. And then you got the Dera Hospital, Dera Baba Jamal Singh, Beas. Now, Singh Birdsong is a projection of Charan Singh, Jesus Christ. And Baba Jamal Singh was my mother. Her name is Jindara Michelle Ranziger, this life. Okay. And they operate, in addition to those 4 free hospitals, 3 outpatient dispensaries in New Delhi and Mumbai. Okay, is that it? Well, that's pretty amazing, don't you think? Let's see. It's not necessary for me to read this because I've already read it to you. I handwrote all this, but I just read it to you, so there's no need to read it again. Alright, so I'll just say that, let me show you this see, Govinda Singh, Jesus Christ. When I was in India talking to Jesus Christ, the king, Charan Singh in the 20th century, we said, could we have a master in America? You know, even if he would come to America and be master, that would have been fine. But, you know, so this is what is happening. He has given us a master because Govinda Singh, Jesus Christ, is the architect of heaven on earth. The Son wanted a physical heaven. Okay, and this heaven on earth, and he's an architect. And he has appointed Singh Birdsong to be the master of America that we asked for. And Singh Birdsong was Jagat Singh, who was a master in India at one time, at the Dara. So he's experienced. Okay, so Govinda Singh, Jesus Christ, compiled the book, or had compiled the book called Equilibrium of Love, showing us how to create Dara, heaven on earth, here in America. So I took some pictures out of the book, and some of them I had up here on the wall. I removed them and put American pictures up here, but they were there for about a year. But I still have pictures over here of heaven on earth in India. And it was carefully, they have so perfectly organized it. So it runs smoothly, and they do logos, which is logical planning and thinking. Look at there, how perfect those are. This is the cover of the book, Equilibrium of Love. This is one of the founders of the place I live here, St. Francis of Assisi. That's Father John. And see here, they're working on creating things for the Dara. And here, they're organizing their trash. And this is volunteers. Look at that. It's a massive undertaking. Look at that. Is this something? They're wearing rubber gloves and masks on their faces. It's run totally intelligently. Logos. Okay, I just wanted to show you that. The vegetarians, they feed the poor. You know, people come to the Dara to eat. And they feed them and don't charge them any money. Okay, so what else? This is Goldsmith. This is about my daughter, Robin Birdsong. There she is. She's the daughter, the immaculately conceived daughter of Stevie Wonder, Robin Birdsong, and she's studying at the University of London at Goldsmith College. And England, after all, is the mother country of America. It's a Goldsmith. And Robin is the author of this children's book. She's an artist, a writer. Sneezy the Greasy Baby, says Abigail. And the illustrator is T.J. Robshaw from Rotherham, United Kingdom. The title and concept was provided by D. Michelle Birdsong, who is Pran Kumar Sharma, called the Walt Disney of India. Now the school she attends, Robin attends, the University of London at Goldsmith, is known for having artists and graduated from there. So I'm going to read some of the names. Princess Beatrice of York, James Blake, a musician, Alexander Brown, a director, Bill Burns, an artist, Eddie Chambers, writer and artist, Helen Cross was an author, Stephen Crow is a composer, Peter Graham is a composer, Frances Gray, an actress, Ellie Harrison, artist, John Harvey, author, Day Hughes, an artist, Alex James, musician, Sarah Jones, artist, John Lewis, topographer, Peter Lowe, artist, See how many artists graduated from that school? Mark McGowan, performing artist. Steve McQueen, director. He did the 12-Year Slave movie. Mary Martin is an artist. Moko, a singer. Let's see, we have more. It's moist in here because I don't do air conditioning. And the papers get wet, so it's hard to turn it. Almost got it. Okay. Now what? University of London at Goldsmith Alumni, page 2. Gareth Morgan, a painter. Paul Morrison, artist. Dave Myers, British chef. Richard Patterson, artist. Simon Patterson, artist. Mike Phillips, a writer. Fiona Ray, an artist. Ken Reed, a comedian. Tommy Roberts, a designer. Stephen Robson, an artist. Peter Schmidt, an artist. Peter Snow, artist. Benedict Taylor, musician. Shirley Thompson, composer. David Thorpe, an artist. Thomas Trevor, curator. Sarah Walker, music broadcaster. Mary White, a ceramist and calligrapher. Roger Williams, organist. Clara Woods is an artist. And John Worsley is an artist. Ian Wright is an illustrator. And there you have it. That's a pretty impressive list of artists, right? So it's a fine school. Robin likes it a lot, and I hope she gets her master's soon. Okay, so this is Gurinder Singh, Jesus Christ we're looking at, and his wife Mary Magdalene, and Michael Bublé, projection of Jesus Christ. And when he's on the road singing, because he's a rock star, and so is Michael Bublé, a rock star, but when he's on the road singing, Michael Bublé will husband his wife, so she has in effect two husbands. So everybody can do their thing. Gurinder Singh can serve the world in song and serve Mary Magdalene as her husband, and Michael Bublé can do the same thing. Sing Birdsong is also a singer-songwriter, so he can do his music thing. I think he's going to be teaching the world about jazz. He was George Gershwin. He was Mozart. Okay, so that's it. I will make another video when I have more to say. So long.